World Tour episode. I have 2 more left. I thought I only had 1, but I have 2, and we are in one of my absolute favorite builds, maybe possibly my favorite build in this entire world, and that is the Fixxiverse theme park. Oh, baby, look at that sign. When you first walk in the main gates, they're right there. We are in the main gates, so not much outside, but when you walk in these first main gates, this is an amusement park. Now, in lore, the reason why this exists is because Steve Tevik, our hero of our world, needed to recruit a lot more people to fight the evil AI Cal, and the way that he did it was by building an amusement park to bring people in, and it's kind of like a timeshare. You get people in, check out the amusement park, and then you say, hey, you know, you could just live here, and when you live here, then also you could help us build giant machines and spaceships and stuff to defeat Cal. That's the idea anyway. This is my little storage room. As I say, every kingdom has one, but then all the rest of this is a mixture of functional and non-functional rides. Like if you look over here, this is a potato, there's a store, a restaurant in Kennywood, which is a Pittsburgh-based amusement park called the Potato Patch. So this is the Potato Patch. You walk in here, and it's kind of it's a hands-on sort of restaurant. You go over through here, you wait in this line, you pick your own potatoes right over there, then you come back here and you can bake them and put whatever toppings you want on them. It's a very fun, right? Fun? Yeah, it's a very fun thing. So then you walk over here and you have a Wandering Trader Llama Carousel. So you can actually kind of ride these guys. You can't really move, but you know, yeah, it's a ride. Counts. It counts as a ride. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, little wandering trader llama. Every time a wandering trader spawns, I grab his llamas and I come over here and leash them up so that way people can ride. Now, if you go in over here, this is a theater, and I really oh, that's the exit. I really like this theater. So, you know, amusement parks often have theaters, either for actual movies or for like dancing and singing shows type of thing. So this is, you wait for the queue. Oh man, look at this. I've never used this glazed terracotta ever, but it looks so much like theater carpet. It just looks great. Then you walk in here and you sit down, and you can watch here. You can watch a show. Well, I got to shut that down before I get copyright struck, but that's the idea anyway. So then you keep on going along here, and you leave the theater and think, oh, what else can we ride? Now, this is, by the way, this is a backup of this world, so we can skip the night and all that kind of stuff in this, because this is the 5,000 day world download, which, by the way, I want to say, if you want to grab the download, you have about a month from the time this video is out. It's for Java and Bedrock. You can check out this world on your own. Here's a little map. This map is very out of date. The castle doesn't even exist. Actually, the mountain that the castle's on doesn't even exist yet. We got to work on that. But out here, this is a place where you can watch the nightly fireworks show. You can just sit right here. Sit right here and watch these fireworks over that beautiful castle. One of my favorite all-time builds is that fantasy sort of Mickey Mouse inspired castle. I love that. It just fits so well. It's one of my very favorite things I've ever built, I think. Then you go over here. There's a few other things. There's a pizza parlor over here. This is where you could sit down, you get your pizza, eat with your family, and then get the heck out because more people need to sit down. But then it comes to our very first actual ride. So if you go in through here, you go in through the queue. The queue would be a lot slower than this because this ride is a long ride. This is the actual first one, and it's Escape from the Nether ride. So you go up through here, you get into this little themed area, and you get on a boat, and let's do the ride. So when you're going through here, you're going through the Soul Sand Valley, and it's so, you know, creepy and stuff, and then I eventually, my sort of plan is to name tag some skeletons, so they're actually shooting at you, but I don't know, maybe put them behind glass so the arrows can't hit. I think it'd be fun to have skeletons there, but I don't want my guests to get shot. Then you go up this little elevator, and I was stunned that this actually worked. It was an idea I had, and I couldn't believe it actually worked. You can actually go upstream in an elevator. Not very fast, but that's okay. This is supposed to be a very slow boat ride. Like if you've ever taken those boat rides at amusement parks, then you know that they're very, very slow until they're not. And then you get to right here, and as you open up here, it's like, there's the drop. Boom, into the water. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then, see, it's like, so it's Nether over there, and then over here, you're like, oh, cool. We're back in a little nature place where everything is good, and we escaped from the Nether. So, yeah, it's a fun, I don't know if it's fun. It's a cool hands-on ride that you can actually take, and I think that is pretty cool. So, a little fish tank in the queue. There actually is an exit. So, here, let me actually show you. So, I actually took the time to put in an exit. So, you don't just go out the way you went in. You actually go out through the exit. This is a very authentic kind of Minecraft park. Now, this is of course, the giant wheel. I think the queue is over here. Yeah, the queue's over there. This, of course, doesn't function. I don't have create after all. This is a vanilla world, but You get the idea. You ride that giant Ferris wheel. But there's more. You got to eat, man. People got to eat, and that's how you make money, too. So you got a food court over here with all these different little places, little restaurant area. I think it's pretty darn cool. But no, that's not all. This place is really big, and we're only, I don't know, maybe an eighth of the way done, because there are all these different lands. And let me show you on the map what I'm talking about here. So, unfortunately, it's night. Let me change that. So here, as it's daytime now, you can see all these different areas. So what we're going to be doing over here, this is going to be a zoo, the animal kingdom right over here, the animal verse. I'm calling it all verse. So the animal verse over here, this dark oak forest, this is going to be the medieval or the fantasy verse. And then over here, this is going to be sort of the extreme ride. This is probably going to be mostly a roller coaster, this entire biome. So there's a lot more to be built here. I'm just having a really great time. You can see it is connected. It's the west from New Hope. It's all connected. There's a this up here, I want to be a resort eventually. This is a what do you call it? A mansion, a woodland mansion. I want this to be a resort eventually, but it is all connected. The only thing that's not connected is I need to build a like a cable car system to go up the very, very, very steep cliff. However, that's not all. There's actually more rides. We're not going to check out every single one, but this is the sky car situation where you would ride these sky cars from here the whole way over to the fantasy verse over there. That's the potato thing I talked about. There are even bathrooms, maybe possibly the first bathrooms I've ever built in a Minecraft world. So you actually go in here, you can go into a restroom. Check it out. Go into a restroom, huh? Yeah, we got restrooms, finally. And over here, we have a couple other little things. We got a water slide. That's a functional ride. You can go up there and get on a boat and slide down the slide. We got some dodge 'em. This is functional as well. Ice boat dodge 'em. If you have any ideas for rides, please leave them down in the comments down below. I have some ideas, but I need more. This is actually a game here. You put up the targets, you shoot them, and then if you hit it in the bullseye, the light turns on. And the idea was going to be you were going to have like 10 seconds to hit all 5. That was going to be the game, but I couldn't quite work out the timing, so I just right now. So I may change that later. Here's another little tavern, little bar, restaurant sort of thing. Again, more outdoor seating because that is absolutely crucial to watch the fireworks show. So, but that's not all. If you turn around from here and you go up here, we're entering into the central part. This is going to be the very middle of the entire Fixxiverse theme park. Over here, we got a restaurant that is fully furnished interior. It's pretty nice. This is actually a gold tier Patreon build, which is something I still offer technically, though I don't think anyone's taken me up on it in quite a while. But anyone with the gold tier Patreon or YouTube membership can request a build somewhere in this world, and I'll build it. So this is for cheese, and yeah, it's a cheese and wine tasting little shop. So I put it right here by the castle. The castle doesn't have anything in it yet. It will eventually be a ride because this entire thing, I'll jump into free cam mode so you can really check out the castle. This entire thing is built on a fake cliff, and the reason why is because I want to do a ride. I'm going to do a minecart ride that's going to go down through there and be a very themed sort of minecart. It's going to zip around through the castle and then go down underneath. It's some adventure. I think it could be really, really cool. But that's it for the Fixxiverse theme park. Let's head to another kingdom. Well, this castle is one of my favorites. So going from my favorite build ever to one of my favorite builds ever, this is Frostmire Castle. And Frostmire Castle is the university of this world because the people living here need to upgrade their technology in a hurry. Again, Cal, the evil AI, is on his way, and these folks need to get going. So they need to protect their best and their brightest minds. So they built this sort of castle-like university up on top of the mountain so that it has a kind of a natural barrier against any possible attacks by anyone outside of, well, a space armada, I guess. And this is where people study. Now, this thing is very incomplete because it's going to be something that I want to add more to, but I kind of hit a point where these builds, each one of these is so huge that I wasn't really sure how to continue. So the next thing it is, I started connecting all, I think four of the buildings of the university all together by roads and lanterns, all that stuff. And then I kind of like don't really know how to go on from here, although I have ideas, but I don't have anything really set. So there's a student dorm. It's the one over there. And this is kind of the religious one where they can study all of the sort of magical religion sort of things, and is very unfinished interior. over there that I won't show you. This is the actual fairly finished university dorm. So this is where they sit. They sit and they eat and they live and all that kind of stuff. They live all up in the top there, and the bottom is where they eat. They have a little coffee shop outside, for nice wintry frozen tundra days. And then over here, these are like the classrooms. I think some of these are actually complete-ish. I'll call it complete-ish. So yeah, if you go in here, there's actually like some places where people would lecture. I really thought I put chalkboards up, but I guess oh, you know what? I think I did. I think I came back and did chalkboards after this copy of the world, after the world download that you're seeing, because the one I'm walking around right now is the actual world download that you'll be seeing. But yeah, fly up here, you can see where the people have their where the students eat their meals and stuff like that, and then they can actually go up. Here's a little chapel or eating maybe study group study area, and then there's there is actually a way up. Let me see. I think it's over here. Let's see if we can find. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one actually has stairs. So you walk over here to the stairs, and oh boy, I hope you don't get motion sick, because we're gonna go up all the way here to right here. Yeah, okay. So this is where you come out, and then this even turns into a little bit of a maze, because you can go outside, or you can go up to where actually all of the student rooms are. So these rooms aren't finished on the inside, but they are actually at least divided up where kids and students and whatever adults would actually live. So it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever, though I wish it was. As always, I wish my interiors were more complete than they are. But hey, at least they have walls. I'll take that for a start. Maybe I'll come back in here and we'll do some interior design live streams. Maybe, how about that? So yeah, by the way, I do live stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you have the bell rung on my notifications. And if you would rather watch live streams on Twitch, I do it on both. So you can follow it over there as well. Anyway, that is going to do it for this branch of the world tour. The next two, the final world tour is going to cover Steelport, which is just over there, right at 0.0, right at world spawn, and also, of course, the end, the space station, which I've currently been working on. So I'll be curious to see what it looked like back in day 5000, because over the next course of 150, 200 days in this world, a lot more of the space station has gotten done. So you have a lot of that to look forward to after this last world tour episode. So yeah, we're getting really close. One more world tour and then back to sort of regular old survival Minecraft episodes. I think you'll really like. Oh, look at that beautiful castle. I love it. Love y'all. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. I really do appreciate it, and see you next time.